each other, get from place to place, do a lot of crazy stuff, go to outer space. Friends are there when you need a hand, but when something doesn't quite go according to plan. The buddy system, be there for your buddy, help him out, help him out. The buddy system, that's what the show is all about.
What up, guys? It's Dabber Jones with the Buddy System. I'm here with Smokey, and then we have a special guest today, David Ross. If you notice behind us, we have some new art on the walls, and I think David is going to kind of tell us about where these pieces came from and about what he does today. So, if you kind of want to introduce yourself first, we can get started there, and then we'll just roll with it.
Sounds good. I'm David Ross. I'm a photographer. I live up in Conifer, Colorado. I travel all over the West and shoot cool shots and sell to some stores, some businesses all around the West. But yeah, what I put up on the wall is a couple of favorites. The one on the top up there is from the Wind River Range. A few years back, I went backpacking back there. It's like 9 miles back. Actually met my brother up at this lake. He'd come from the other side. It was super cool. So we got to catch sunset, but this is actually sunrise the next morning. Just an epic day. And then the other one's of Mount Moran, a separate trip where I was up there for a beautiful sunset.
Right.
I travel all over and do cool shots, and then while I'm in those places, I sell to some of those local businesses in those towns.
Oh, cool. That's cool. I think that's cool that you. So anywhere that you take photos, you try to go and get that photo into the local businesses.
It's part of how I do my work.
That's cool.
I started doing selling other artists' work with this company, like decorating offices. We needed new work, and I'm an artist of a variety of types of art. Like I went to school for graphic design, actually. Back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I went to school for too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that took all sorts of design classes, but never did photography. And then at one point we really were in need of something new. So I got an okay camera and was in the San Juans and shooting near Telluride.
Right.
Got some shots that we ended up putting in extra frames we had. And I was selling my work right off the bat and doing pretty good. And then had this epic day at the Maroon Bells, which is one of those shots I brought in.
Right. We'll show more of the shots. We brought a bunch.
Once that happened, my stuff really started selling well. People were like,
so it was like one group of pictures made it a big jump for you, or
no? I think my original set was really solid and I was doing pretty well. But once I had a piece that was much above and beyond what people see, and the prices I offer are pretty affordable, it really accentuated.
So what does like a full size piece like these up here go for usually?
I mean, the cool thing is my stores are selling them for around $1,000, but I still sell them for a discount price too.
Oh, so, directly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
A wholesale deal too.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it makes it reasonable for.
But you were saying that the frames and everything are all locally made and everything, that you work with a company here.
Yeah, it's this company that I'm teamed with that's in Wheat Ridge, this Mile High Design. They've actually kind of published me, and they're buying a bunch of this frame and then a bunch of my prints at a time. So I'm able to have stacks of my work available, so I can kind of have a lot more than an average artist would ever have of their work available at once to distribute around the West, so I can travel, shoot, and make money at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, it's fun. Provide for my family. So I'm also a family man. I got a bunch of kids.
Oh, how many kids do you have?
Well, there's 5 altogether. I got a couple step kids I met when they were 3 and 5.
Oh, okay.
Me and their mom, my wife, have been together for coming up on 19 years now. So, I met her when I was 20. So it was a long time.
That's pretty cool.
But
so you're almost 40 now?
Yeah,
you're 39.
39 now. So
sweet,
getting older.
So I guess how long total have you been photographing?
So this all got going on about 8 or 9 years ago. Actually, closer to 10 now, because it was around when my son was born. Every time I've had a kid, I've had like a big business thing. Like I've actually got this like kids book I wrote for my first kid. That's a pretty awesome kids book.
Yeah. Is it published and everything?
It's like self-published, and I made it like a YouTube video. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool. So I did that, and then my daughter was born And then I did this like some graphic design, like screen printing work.
Right.
So I was doing some of that. But then once I got into the photography after my son was born, that's really when this has taken off. And it's combined what I was already doing, which was traveling and selling art. But now I'm selling my own stuff in these awesome places that I love to go to, like, Telluride, Jackson Hole, Steamboat.
Yeah, we're about to go to Powderhorn this weekend.
Oh, right on.
So none of us have been there. So
what are you guys doing?
Excited.
What are you guys doing in Powderhorn?
My landlord owns some tiny homes in a tiny house village up there. And
really?
he got us a free night stay
Nice.
to go review the tiny home.
Is this up on like Grand Mesa, right? Is that what we're talking about?
I believe so.
Yeah, outside of Palisade and all that.
Yeah, way up. Yeah, I think Telluride's not far on the map when you look at the map. So
sure.
It's up there.
You can get down to Telluride, not too far from there. Yeah.
So I think it'll be pretty cool. I've always been big into going up into the deep mountains, but it's been a while. I think the last time I went up there, I went up to, where did I go? I picked up a Suzuki Samurai. Ben has it now. Way up in Gunnison.
Okay.
It was way up there.
Yeah.
Not quite as far as Telluride and stuff. But
Gunison's a few hours for sure.
So do you have like a favorite place that you like to go? Do you photograph places? Do you go back to them?
I do. Yeah.
You do?
There's a few favorite places that I want to get the epic moment at. I'll go there and it'll be just clear sky, or it'll just be like not great lighting, so
right.
It'll be fail. So retry. I mean, there's never like a fail. It's always a good time. I mean,
right.
like, nature's beautiful. It's like, I'm always having a good time. But as far as like a piece that people are going to buy, like
right.
that kind of awesome
So
level.
you put a lot of legwork into getting that, that big sale,
the
like
one
that piece that goes into the
happen
collection.
without a bunch of nuns,
right.
because there's a lot of.
And how much I also went to school for graphic design, so I'm curious, do you do a lot of retouching, or do you try to get a pretty clean shot?
Yeah, so what I learned about when I first got into, not when I first got into it. So I got a decent camera, started shooting. I was up in Wyoming, actually, up in Sheridan. This guy's like, "Are those HDR photos?" And I was like, "HDR? I don't know what you're talking about." And he's like, "Oh yeah, HDR is like this new thing. You know about this guy, Trey Ratcliffe?" And I was like, "I don't know about this guy." So I was like, just about to buy a new camera. Maybe I should learn about this guy. He's got like millions of followers doing HDR. And this guy already thinks I'm doing HDR, but it's not. So anyways, learn about this guy. And he's got this website, Stuck in Customs, and he's got these millions of followers. He explains how to shoot HDR. And at the time, the only way to do it was to like stack 3 different exposures.
Right. Yeah.
So I started doing that. I got a tripod, got my new camera, and started stacking shots. And that's how Bells on Fire actually happened. That'd be a really hard lighting situation. Sunrise, really dark sky, really low light, but then getting that all with HDR, like it gets that whole dynamic range.
Yeah, HDR is definitely changed a lot of things.
Yeah, and you can overdo it, but what I learned to do in the beginning was try to like make it, because it does, when you do it right, look much more realistic, much more like you're standing there.
Right.
It's much more what your eye sees, which is the funnest part. Cool. So once I got that figured out, I've been doing the West in HDR for 5-6 years now. So it's been fun to like go to all these places and capture them in HDR, like make them, because the sunrise sunset moments really call on that. The lighting situations are usually the most beautiful and most difficult. So doing that, I've had awesome captures and really gotten some cool stuff now. So.
What are you doing over there?
Yeah, he's crafting.
You didn't bring a dabber.
Oh, you're trying to dab with this. I was like, we building something over here. What are we doing?
That's true. He does have the driver.
So yeah, David is actually a friend of Ben's, and that's how we found. How do you guys know each other? I'm curious to know, because every story that I've ever heard of Ben meeting someone is always pretty good.
I really don't know how I
first time.
I don't know how I met Dave the first time. I just poured it out on the table.
We were associates at first, I think, because we had friends in common, like a bunch of friends.
Yeah,
in common.
Absolutely. Like through disc golf. Like I just go play disc golf, and probably I probably only know Dave the first time through. I have a friend named Ben Ray, that used to work for you and sell your prints.
That's right.
And I was, and at the time, I think I was hanging out with him, maybe more than now because he wasn't a family man at the time.
Right.
So, and I thought the job was so weird and like also cool at the same time. You know, I was like, what the fuck? You sell pictures? You sell the art to the doctor's offices? Like,
Let me get the dabber.
that sounds really cool. Like, honestly, like
It is.
yeah.
Exactly.
So that's how I know Dave Ross.
Yeah, and Ben was a good buddy of mine for sure, and he's a big reason why I got to the next level in disc golf. I'd been throwing discs since I was like in middle school, maybe younger, at King Carroll Ranch. I grew up in Littleton area.
Oh, so you've been in Colorado your whole life?
Basically, I was born in
Yeah.
Texas, but since I was 2, I mean, I'm basically a native. So
Yeah, 2. You don't know anything by then.
no. So yeah, I'm a Colorado kid, but grew up in Littleton, not Conifer. It's a big difference, you know. It's like up the hill.
Yeah.
I moved
Big,
around too,
very
but
different.
it's a whole other world in the
Yeah.
hills. So yeah, I wish I'd been.
Yeah. I think that's
Raised-
only a thing Colorado people understand is like how different being 40 minutes away from a place is like, it's like even Ben is 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the time of day.
Yeah.
And it's like you're in a different state.
For sure.
almost.
It's definitely
Yeah.
hill country
Yeah.
and a whole different personality. But the nice part is it's got that small town feel, and Bailey definitely does too. You're just like, you got neighbors that will wave, they'll let you cross the street or whatever. It's much more friendly, and that's why I love it. It's like,
That's cool.
once I was traveling around with my sales job, it was like, oh man, I like Evergreen Conifer. Like Conifer especially, it was just so laid back. It's like,
Yeah.
I like this area. And Bailey, absolutely. It's like, you just up in the hills and you take life differently. You know, you're enjoying
Right.
it because your life is where you want it to be, instead of like, oh, this weekend I'm going to work really hard all week, hurry to the hills and wait in traffic for 4 hours to get up to the campsite, and then
Yeah.
you know, be
Yeah,
stressed
yeah.
out the whole time.
I think that's my next move is I'm going to try to move up into Ben's neck of the woods, because if the show continues to do well, I think we should be a little closer, because
well.
it's tough for him, because he's half the time he's leaving and drives home during rush hour and it's fucked.
Yeah. How often are you guys doing this a week?
Ben's been coming down 3 or 4 times a week.
That's
so
a lot. That's
he
commuting.
is
now.
coming
He's a
down a
commuter
lot.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Dude, I went from literally going nowhere, like
Yeah.
going to Denver maybe like once every 6 months to I'm down here 4
All the
times a
time.
week.
Yeah. He was here yesterday.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of commuting. I mean, I drive tons, don't get me wrong. But at least I'm like driving to, you know,
Ben's
Aspen.
driving to the suburbs, baby.
He's driving in traffic. Yeah, that's what
I hate it.
I
man.
hate that stuff too. Yeah. It's a nightmare. Every time I come down, it's like,
like-
oh, please don't be traffic. Try to avoid it. Go like 10,
Yo, that got me, man.
What is that, rosin?
Yeah.
You want one?
yeah, I'll take one. Do I got to push a button or something?
We got to reload it after the second one.
But yeah, there is a button on the.
I'll start it for you, and then it turns red, and then it'll turn green, and it'll be good to hit. And then on this
Red mean go?
is like a rush hole, like a carb hole.
Oh, carb.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there's no carb cap.
Gotcha.
It hits way harder when you're pushing that button.
Yeah, so Dave told us when we rolled up when he rolled up that he was here to party with us. So.
Yeah, I'll party with you guys. Sure. I don't know what this is. You made
Yeah,
this.
so you guys know Ben likes mushrooms. Dave has already eaten a little bit.
So that is definitely part of why Ben and I have been in most recent contact.
Yeah.
Is that like a year and a half ago, or a couple of years ago, we started like, you know, connecting on that because he'd gotten some and I was looking for some. And
Yep.
ever since I found that out, I was like, okay, let's go hit it, Ben. So
Yeah, for sure.
definitely been
Yeah.
last year was all the capsules, and actually just exactly a year ago, I guess to bring it up because so I'd gotten some capsules, was like up with my wife, like who doesn't really like do this that often, but you know she'll get down. So we like had eaten some at our campsite, and then like sure enough, like these moose were
It's
right
ready
by
to
us.
hit.
Okay, cool. I'll tell you the story in a minute.
Yeah, make sure you hit the button there on the side.
Oh yeah, the button will get you.
That button fucking rips.
Blast off, baby.
Blast off, baby. To the moon. Buddy system.
You're good.
Yeah. I'm controlling myself. I'm like, so
Okay.
that was good.
So is this going to be all animated show, or are we going to be
No.
like mini? Yeah, I was thinking
Partially. If we ever get to a point where I can afford, or me and Ben can afford to fucking animate the whole thing,
Yeah,
we're killing it.
yeah, that'd be hilarious.
When you see our first fully animated show, crushing it.
yeah,
Because I told these guys when we first started, I was like, yo, like low key, my long term goal is to get picked up by like Adult Swim or something.
nice.
And I was like, because I think we
That
kind of
would be
talked
a
about
cool way to shoot a cartoon of do it in real life.
sick.
And then animate whatever is on the whatever you're doing, like because you can put whatever in the background or do whatever.
Especially like we were on adventure. I mean, you could still make an adventure like that one show. What's that Netflix show? That dude who has the podcast.
Oh, Duncan Trestle's thing.
Yeah, Duncan Trussell's thing. Yeah, where it's just like you're having an interview, but there's this
Completely
insane,
different.
different animation happening at the same time. But somehow, like, kind of is related, but not really.
Yeah. So, because I've always, it all kind of like, because we didn't hire Hunter to animate full time, but that's why he kind of like won out over other people, is because he had skills in After Effects and stuff. So
Nice.
we actually haven't seen what he has for us yet, but hopefully it's sick.
We hope
He brings it.
It's weird because we are saying we haven't seen it, but then our viewers just watched the animated intro, I hope,
Oh yeah,
because we're
right.
backed up in episodes.
nice. All
But
right.
once we get caught up, we'll be set.
I'm sure it'll be good, Hunter.
Yeah. So
Seems like he knows what he's got going
Yeah.
on over there. It'll be good.
yeah,
It's
it'll be
exciting.
super cool. So
No pressure.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about the shroomies?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell that
Shroomy
story. So, high school days up in the Ken Carroll Valley down there, like in
Yeah.
the Front Range. So it was like this guy's dad's like nice ass property, like backs to the open space.
Right.
So we're tripping and like going out hiking. We like at one point thought there was like this abyss, and we like leaned forward like we're gonna go. No one wanted to go. And I was like, I'm going. And it was like a hillside. It was just like in the shadow. So that happens. We're like partying and come back. And we're like sitting on his deck. It's just so nice, all relaxed. And it's like, I'm just so relaxed. I just gotta take a big old fart right now. Anyways, totally shart my fucking pants.
Damn. Dude, we like poop stories here.
Sorry,
We love
dude.
'em.
It happened.
We love
So,
them.
I shart my pants and I realize it. And I'm like,
And you're still like
17,
tripping balls.
tripping hard. Yeah, it was like tripping obviously when we were out there, but now we're tripping hard, but just chilling, like so relaxed.
Right.
So relaxed I can shit my pants. So then, but the worst part is that I'm wearing gosh dang, like it wasn't just like khaki pants; they were like white khaki pants, like cargo. You know, cargo.
Yeah.
Like the cargo. They're like really a white version. Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Of course, the fucking shit stained, dude. It was terrible. It was. So I go to the restroom. I'm like, well, I can't just like throw my boxers in their trash. I'm like, I gotta get these in my car. But I gotta rinse them off. Maybe they're sick. No, I can't rinse them off. I don't know what to do. So I fucking just I roll them up and then put them in my trunk. Anyways, go back to my buddy's house when we leave because everything now we're tripping. And it's not quite as fun because now we've done this, but it's like trying to figure it all out. When we get back to my other buddy's place, and I'm just like, my night continues to go like not so good. I remember at one point I was just like down. Anyways, later on, the fucking shit is I just make a decision. I like get up on this couch where like there were people hanging out. Just like, that's it. Been having a terrible fucking night. I'm like, I gotta tell you guys, I fucking shat my pants tonight. Like, turn around, show my
told
fucking
everyone.
Yeah, like everyone was around. I was like, oh, dude, look at my fucking state of my ass. I've been like trying to hide it from you, and everyone's laughing their asses off. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? And then they give me some shorts,
Oh, bro.
so I get changed, and I have a fucking awesome night, and like changed the whole night. It was much better.
Yeah, see, you
So-
should have just said it right
John,
away. You should be like,
no.
guys, I fucking, I
it
shit
right away.
myself. I'm having a really good time. I fucking shit
buddies
myself.
will
You
look
guys
after
have
you.
shorts.
myself go down. And then
That's what we're about here at the Buddy System.
So tell
We
us
gotta
about
help
your,
buddies out.
pre-dab. You were
That is funny though. He tried to hide it all day. They probably even knew already.
It was like a nighttime thing. It was like a few hours, and
Yeah.
then people were like, "Yeah, chatting." Like they could tell I was down. And it was like,
Like, man,
So-
I wonder what's been wrong with David.
So
all
tell
day.
us about,
the immediate reaction. Be like, damn, I did not think that was it. You're like, poor Dave, he shit his pants. That's not that bad.
not that bad, really. I didn't be
Yeah,
freaking
right.
out. My life is like so many things,
Oh, that's funny.
so many thoughts.
Oh, that's funny.
Be careful.
so
I was gonna say another story. I got plenty of stories.
I mean, you can go ahead with that little story.
No,
Like,
you had a
I
question.
was-
though. What's your question?
I was just wondering what the other story was before this story.
Oh,
About
'cause
you
it
and
was-
your wife in Moab with the
No,
capsules.
it wasn't Moab. So we went to
Oh, the
Breckenridge.
capsules.
Yeah.
Oh, Breckenridge.
And we were just like up this creek, and I got my Pop's RV like as far as it could go without getting too rough, you know. But so like
I've been there.
Pond Marsh side, you know, like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
our spot, everything around us, and then like then the fucking moose show up, and she sees them. She's like, "There's moose over there," because I'd seen a bunch of moose shit around. You know, it's moose country in those pondy areas.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, they start walking across. But I was like, I started feeling it. And then I was like, but I at least remembered. Sometimes I don't. Have my camera with me, you know? Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like not prepared, you know, just like I'm just having it. Not like gonna be working.
Oh, yeah.
But I needed it. So I ended up catching these moose coming through. And it's been a great seller for me too.
Nice,
So,
nice.
Yeah, that's one of these ones.
Oh, so you were on mushroom capsules when you took that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's what you're saying.
That's sick.
That's true. That's
So
true.
that means if you sold a bunch of those, technically mushrooms make you money.
It's true. It's true.
That's great. Be like, yeah, man. See, this is the point where if any of your
Yes.
old lady Instagram fans watch this, they're gonna be like, now I don't like my moose picture.
So have you ever taken pictures on mushrooms and then when you were sober, looked at it and been like, what in the fuck was I taking a picture of?
You know,
Because this happens often with me.
Yeah, but Ben, you're
I'll think
A
something
special
like,
this is my camera though. It's like getting set up. So I try to. Sometimes like it's rare, and I got to be still focused somehow. But you also get ultra focused, especially when you're passionate. If you really want to be getting it done, and you get it done.
Yeah.
You gotta get it done. So it was okay. Luckily,
Okay.
you don't know. It might have. I might have blown it.
I bet it's the opposite. I bet more often than not when you're sober, you're like, damn, I really did fucking kill that shit.
See,
It's both. You know it when it's working, but you know what? It's not in my control. I show up for these days, and it's either amazing or it's regular,
Right? Like you
or it's
were
kind of
saying,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not always amazing. And if you're there on an amazing day, you get like 50, like 100 opportunities if you know where you want to be at the right place because
Right.
there's just changing clouds, it's just incredible lighting.
So like, how do you?
It's like video, but if you can capture one of those, the epic one, it's like boom, boom.
yeah, yeah.
So the Bells on Fire picture.
Yes. I'll tell you that story. It's
So
crazy.
did you get one? So you just said you get a lot of opportunities if the conditions are right. Tell us the story about that one. Is it like
Dude.
one special picture?
that was
one individual?
That was a moment
yeah.
that's only there for that moment.
Is that your most successful picture?
It is.
Yeah.
It is my.
Is that one
but
up here
It's
or
also
down
the
here?
oldest, but this one has been around less long, and it's almost there too.
Wait, is that one?
Nope, that's second best. This I can hold it up or whatever.
Oh, you.
Keep
That's
talking about
the
it.
fire and the bells. Is that in here?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Let's hold it up. All right. Here we go. Bells on Fire.
I arrived. Actually, the full story is this. I'm like family man. I have my kids and my wife. I don't like to leave the bed. I like to stay at home if I can, but then leave because I love to get these shots. So I got to get out early. This is actually like 1 or 2 a.m. leave. I drive up, arrive there before sunrise. Big crowd, a whole bunch of people there, 100 people there. I don't know, something like that. It's crazy busy. One dude down in front. One dude. Everybody's going to have to Photoshop him out to get the whole shot. And it's just like, standing there. And it still wasn't like no light. It was like, you know, if we're
So
gonna
wait,
be-
like a tourist dude?
no, a photographer.
Oh, so one. Why?
One dude. And
Did-
so listen to what I do. So I'm like standing in the back with everybody else. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody's going to Photoshop him out. They can fucking Photoshop me out too. I went up there next to him. We got front row though. Nobody in our way. So there's no people Photoshopped out of this shit. And it caught the fucking, it came in unbelievable. Hit the light on the top, but it was windy all morning. So it was all ripply. All of a sudden, like, it starts going away. And for just a brief moment, like, while it's going away, that's when it'll calm down. I got this reflection. So I'm shooting 3 stacked shots. It was like, like 3 shots over and over. But this is the ones that with the fire. It's great. So lucky. Super cool.
So did that guy you were with, did he get a crazy ass set of photos too?
Shh, not Dave Ross's. JK, I don't know. I'm sure. Dude, everybody got one. But you know what's really crazy? This is the truth. There was someone else there. My like idol, Peter Lick. I swear to God, he had to be there because he has a bells on fire shot. He has the light on the bells like that. Like it's almost exactly like mine, but you can tell it's from farther back where everyone else was standing. He'd gotten like the primo spot or something.
Right.
His reflection, I don't think so good. I don't think it's as good.
You think it's not that David Ross reflection, baby.
I'm just
No,
joking.
that's a-
I don't know.
no, that's- that
really
is
lucky,
cool.
dude. I got lucky.
Yeah, when I was trying to find what I really wanted to do for a long time, I did photography and stuff like that. So,
Nice.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
photography was that cool.
Oh, it's
That
great.
was
man.
that sounded very exciting.
Yeah,
And it was
I like shooting people that don't
Right.
know they're being like photographed at like an event.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Getting like people like reactions and facial expressions and stuff, like
I bet
really
that's
close up and stuff.
Yeah.
So you get like old people with the wrinkles and stuff when they're smiling. It's just like cool photos, you know.
That is cool
Yeah.
to do.
So you have 5 kids, and you said 2 of them are stepkids.
Yeah, and they're out of the
Yeah.
house now, so it's just
Oh,
the 3
okay.
in the house now.
So the step kids are the oldest.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. And
And
yeah,
how old are the other 3?
the other 3 are, my oldest just turned 17.
And they're still getting up there.
Yeah, we just got her car last year, so that's been
Fuck.
crazy. She's driving, independent woman, hardly lives at home. That's how a teenage life is. I mean, they live at home, but then, oh, I got to stay over here because they're doing this and there's doing this going on. There's so much going on. You, know, you
Yeah,
remember
right.
that shit.
It's important shit.
So much going on.
So which
Jeez.
kid was the one you were saying told you about when he got high the first time?
Oh, this is Cameron.
Is this the step kid or is this your kid?
My man, my stepson. So I have
Yeah.
a son who's my stepson, who's the oldest, like a oldest boy,
Right.
youngest boy, rest girls. So
Oh, okay.
girl sandwich.
Yeah.
So yeah, these this kid's cool. He was awesome. He was like totally hanging out with, you know, skateboarding and stuff. And
Right.
when we did get high for the first time, he like loaded the bowl and like all this shit. I was just like, this is not
Like,
your
you've
first
done
time.
this?
Like, what the hell, dude? I won't say his exact age, but I think it was in like middle school, like high school.
Yeah.
It was
funny.
yeah, it was funny though. He was so cool though. Like he's always the most chill guy. He's just like a funny guy.
Yeah.
Likes to do a little bit of music.
And he's 24. He's the one who's 24.
yeah, he's like managing a dispensary. Actually, is what he's doing right now. But I don't know. He might go back to school to do something else. I think he's just
So-
having fun.
So the weed actually did well for him.
Yeah, here he is now.
That's good.
Here he is now.
He's like, you know, been doing his own thing since it's 2000, whatever. These kids are young still. Their kids are young. God,
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't look
felt
at you
like
as
I
very
turned
old.
30.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
You know, like-
you want to hear?
You don't act old.
Oh, good.
You remind me of Matthew McConaughey in
read that book.
his
Or listened to
character in fucking Dazed and Confused.
All right.
Yeah, literally. He like-
Yeah, that's
my
That's who you
favorite
remind
one
me
is got to be Moondog is my favorite of Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know if I saw Moondog.
Dude, it's
Moondog?
fucking good.
Mud?
Moondog. It's a song. Anyway,
I don't know what that is.
I just all know of it too. It's on I want to say it's on Amazon possibly or Hulu. Or fuck, I don't know now. I just named them all. Fuck.
Could be on any streaming service.
It could be. Check out Moondog.
Check it out.
So
You can't be sober.
I got to put it in. I can put it in right now. Don't do it. I'll remember.
So you also play disc golf, right? Pretty avid
Absolutely.
disc golfer.
Absolutely.
Tell us. So
That's
Ben
another-
tells me you're a pro disc golfer.
Okay,
Is
we'll
this
get into
true,
that.
or is Ben
So yes,
how pro?
I play against the pros and I do pretty well. You know, I play open and I've been
Okay,
doing that for a while.
Okay.
And you know, I just finished like 11th at the Go-Pros, but against like
Oh, okay.
62 pros, you know,
That's not bad.
it was like
That's really good.
okay.
That's weird.
I consider
getting
him
better.
You know what I mean? He's
I took
You think that
I took fifth.
this is the best
I
disc
took-
golfer that you think you personally know? Is that
he
what
doesn't
you're-
know about that. Jerome is probably
I
better.
know
Jerome.
personal. I know
He's
personal
told me
disc
about
golfers.
Jerome.
I
Jerome's
said
better
that he
than
is
me.
the
But
coolest.
I can compete with Jerome on a good day. I've beaten him in tournaments plenty of times. But he
Okay.
can also beat me. He's really good.
So do you want to be part of the Buddy System disc golf team?
I mean, if that's an opportunity that you'd extend to me. That'd be an
Yeah,
amazing
we're doing
opportunity.
it.
I mean, I'd love to collab
We want
with you guys.
you
I'd love to collab and do
To
something.
be part of the Buddy System disc golf. Do you want to be the
Are you
very?
sure?
I think- I
Do you
feel
want
like
to be
that-
the inaugural member?
Are you really inviting me?
Yeah.
I'll fucking get it going, bro. Let's
Okay.
fucking do it.
So that's what.
do
Yeah. So now we officially have a disc golf team.
Dude, we got to do
Now
it.
that we have a player. So what do you want? What do you need from us as team owners? What do we need to do to create the best disc golf
You
team?
and you
we
and
can?
Jerome are going to be
Let's
probably
talk to these guys that are really sponsor guys. Like, I feel like I'm a high level pro as far as like competing
Right.
with them. But let's talk to the guys about what they're getting. What I want to do though too
Right.
is add my like 2 cents about. Wait a minute, that's not enough. Because what I know about sponsored players
Yeah.
is they're not getting enough.
I want our team to feel like they're getting the best out of their sponsorship that we can possibly offer.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We already have an assistant. I'm sure we could bring Lisa on for another day of the week to do scheduling, tournament entries, everything.
That would be huge.
For you.
That would be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to talk to my wife. Everything I do, I got my wife, you know. But
Oh, yeah.
I think this, like, if we can get something going, I can commit to X amount for sure.
Because
You know
I
what
was
mean?
thinking we can at least start with like a jersey or something that you guys can wear.
That'd be sick.
And I think we could, because if you did design too, I bet we could come up with some sick shit together.
Oh, I think so, dude, for sure.
We have to get Jerome on here too.
we are
Soon.
We're getting Jerome on
Can
here
I
soon.
come on with room?
Yeah.
I miss that guy.
Should we have them both on at the same
We
time?
should.
And we could have like a whole Buddy System disc golf meeting just on the air.
That'd be awesome. It'd be
Okay, let's do it.
We could bring
It'd be
in,
really
set
cool
it up.
because we're all also lifestyle. We don't give like we really don't give a fuck.
You guys
about
are gonna be
smoking
the
weed
best
or
looking
doing,
team
or doing
ever.
drugs or dude, Jerome is a beautiful dude. Pause.
So this is the funniest part, dude. This weekend, you know Dan Pardon. Dan Pardon.
I
He's
do
a
not.
Colorado Springs guy. He's a buddy with Jerome's. For sure.
I don't know him.
Dan Pardon. Tall, like lanky guy from the Springs. Dang it. Anyways, he's like, I had a purple shirt on. People were like, "Hey, white Jerome."
Oh yeah, white Jerome. Yeah. You know,
Oh God.
I don't know his name. I'm not gonna say random names. Never mind. I don't know his name.
No worries.
So this could be cool. I think that'd be it. I think it'd be sick.
Dude, if you want to get involved in that game, I think it's blowing up crazy. And if you
Yeah.
guys want to be like art or, you know, I don't know. What are you guys prepared to like trying to do? What are you guys trying to do?
Well, that's why we're trying to get like
thing.
something like you and Jerome to help us figure out what you
We
guys
literally
need.
can do anything.
Yeah.
Because anything you guys do above and beyond, like giving people some extra discs,
Fuck that. We're going to do way more than that.
unbelievable.
Full
Like, if you're
unit.
talking
First
about-
of all, we're getting you custom bags,
Ooh, that'd be so sick.
custom jerseys.
Dude, everybody want to play for us for a reason. Yeah.
Oh,
swag.
our first season on the circuit, they're like, how do we play for them?
Yeah.
So I'm serious though. We get you like whole, whatever you want to wear.
Yeah.
And we'll
Like,
just
y'all
make
are
it
the
like
pro
a buddy
team,
system version,
and
you know?
something that I've always wanted, and the only way that I can, like I've never been good enough to be on a team.
But you can
So
own
the
one.
only way I can own a fucking team, like I can do that, and I can be on the bro team.
Yeah.
Y'all are the pro team. We're the bro team, you know. Like
Every team needs.
I think the sky's
every
the limit,
pro
though,
team
really.
needs a pro team.
oh yeah, we're literally like I'll caddy for my players.
Dude, exactly.
Ben Dixon caddying for David Ross. Ben is interestingly the owner of the team. Dude, what
That's
if
how much I
dude,
believe in my
think,
players.
I think we could do something really cool though.
So,
I'm serious though. Like
we have Tyler
custom
Smith.
bags, jerseys,
Yeah, dude.
or whatever like you want to wear. I guess personally, we could have it custom made because Ben likes wearing overalls, so we're having Ben custom overalls made for him
Oh, that's
and
sick.
stuff. So as long as the team looks good and they know they're part of the team,
Yeah, dude.
we're golden.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can.
We
would-
can switch it up. Like
Yeah,
dude,
we
you
can
can have
change
like
it
a
up. We'll
you can
get-
have
we'll get
you can have
discs
3
going.
bags in
That's
rotation.
so cool. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like never play disc golf like that week with the same bag every time you play.
Yeah, that would actually be super fun.
Yeah, that's the next level. But I think just getting the super dope bag, especially in front of like top players and stuff, like that's the key thing. It's like getting pros.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
because there's a
definitely.
lot of really great pros out there that would probably be like interested. I don't know. Like, they have their big name sponsors though that they want to stick with. So it's interesting that
We can do-
break into it with like this amazing art style. Is that what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, like a totally like because I know it's getting popular, but if we had a team and we hit the circuit with like a fully like you walked in and you're like, damn, they look fucking good.
Yeah. no
Like
doubt.
custom bags, everything. I think
That'd
that
be
would
sick.
you'd be turning some heads.
I agree.
And I think now would even be the time as it continues to blow up if we want to catch even like younger players on the rise. And
I believe
'cause-
your
'cause you know how
son is
kids
actually
are.
pretty good, isn't he? Like,
Yeah,
don't you
dude.
have a younger son that's?
Oh, my little man. He's actually a pretty good thrower, but I don't know. He hasn't played
Oh,
a
okay,
tournament
okay.
in a year or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, has anybody done anything in a year?
not
True
really.
that. True that. I got out last year though. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they snagged the bloom.
How much is it usually to enter a player in a tournament?
Oh, it's not that much. Like anywhere from
Oh, we're paying that then.
anywhere from only like 65 to 150, 250, 350 for like maybe the top tournaments, but usually it's
That's
like
cool.
100, 150 bucks.
I think we
That's all
can
it is.
we can at least offer to cover those costs, take care of bookings and stuff. Because even if it's a tournament we want to
My wi-
travel to, we can just go and do a show there.
My wife actually
sick.
like caddies for me, and that's the coolest thing. She actually comes out sometimes. I mean, she wouldn't have to, but she does.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We'll
that's
definitely.
one of the
get
coolest
going.
things because I like got this hot wife, so it's like bring her out.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna get that going for sure.
Nice.
So,
Right on, guys. This is
what
cool.
else? So, what else should we talk about? You got any questions? You got anything you want to talk about? I feel like we talked about a lot of really good shit before. Oh, I have a question for you. So we told you about our trips and stuff before the show.
Sure.
We want to take you on a trip of you taking us on a trip to somewhere really cool to show us what you do.
That would be amazing.
But
Yes.
anywhere you want. Even if it's
dogs even think it's amazing.
yeah, the dogs love it.
They're excited. Maybe take the dogs.
So,
someplace.
yeah. So where
It doesn't even it could be even somewhere that's not the West. Maybe somewhere you've always just wanted
yeah,
to
anywhere
go.
in the United States, we can fly there. And what would you like to do in that place? Can I give you an example?
Okay. Can I give you an example? What is the example?
So like Todd Mernon,
Yeah.
he wants to go ghost hunting
Oh, right.
in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, I know. He was quick. He was talking about that when we were dripping with him in Moab.
Oh, okay.
He was
Really?
wanting to do that. He's like, if I could do anything, I'd go ghost hunting and treasure hunting and stuff. Yeah, he was talking about that.
We have to take Todd ghost hunting now.
So
That's crazy.
Can I tell you something that I've been
wants to
wanting to
do
do
that
for
real
like
bad.
the last 10 years?
Well, I was asking David
Oh,
what
my
he
bad.
wants
I'm
to
sorry.
do.
I'm sorry. Wait.
next trip. I really want to see Yosemite, so
Yeah?
I would venture there.
You want to go
I
there?
really want to see it.
When should we do it? When do you want to do it?
Either this summer. I don't know how complicated it is with Yosemite
Right.
reservations, blah blah blah. But then like the fall would be pretty awesome, or even the winter, like snow in Yosemite. Still, like even I kind of want to go in the summer though to see it and like get around easy.
Right.
I think maybe adventure back in the winter or something like that. To get.
Do you want to do
snow
it this
pics.
summer? You want to do it this year?
I mean, yeah, dude, I'd fucking be down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's figure something out.
Let's plan it out. Because we don't have any trips other than Miami and Maine planned.
have
And we don't
my-
even have solid dates on those yet.
And I know you don't want to go Savannah. We can do that anytime. It's hot than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'd rather
in
go
the
to
winter
Savannah
time.
when it's going to be.
I want to go to
as
Savannah
nice
when
as
it's gonna be fucking negative 30 here.
We got to figure out logistics and then
Yeah.
getting out and like we're renting a van. Are we driving out? You know?
Well, I might have a van by that time.
okay.
Because I'm trying to get like a Ford like Transit Connect. It's like a 7-person passenger van,
Yeah.
and maybe like take the middle row out, or so we have lots
Convert
of
it.
room. Yeah. So then we can get all Hunter's camera gear there, whatever we need to take. Obviously, your camera gear.
Yeah.
I'd like to get an
all-
Airbnb
because it would be us four.
we were staying overnight.
and then would you
but-
need to bring anyone? Would you want? Is anyone coming with you?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd bring my wife, but if we're just hanging out in the van, I would probably just be rolling solo.
Yeah.
Van party.
You're talking about
It's just like it's just like a few days of hanging out. You know, it's like I'll
Yeah.
just go.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be like
Like I can go like
So our original plan is 24-hour trips.
Yeah.
No, we can do. We gotta. If we're going to Yosemite, we gotta spend at least a couple days up.
yeah.
Is that like a Looney Tune?
What?
I'm playing like Yosemite Sam. Never mind.
It is like that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I want to see those big walls though, dude. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I just want to photo them, and I just want to see. Like, I just read or listened to a big Audible. Like, I travel all the time,
Right.
So I listen to books. So I've been like mowing through a bunch of books, and it's really been cool. And just getting like car education in the car or car university or whatever. But it's like you just listen to freaking all these people's stories. Sometimes really cool stuff. But I read or listened to this Tommy Caldwell. He's that dude from Estes, and he's like, as a kid, breakout freak climber, climbed like the Diamond Face on Yosemite at like 12 years old or something like that. And then
12.
yeah, like the diamond on that's like hardcore. Like I think he was
It's like
12.
a little kid.
He was a little kid when he was like climbing the owl. His dad was like pulling him up. His dad was like this bodybuilder, but he got really good. He didn't need his dad's help. His dad was all into it. He was like the gym teacher and like had a climbing setup in the gym in Estes. It's like that sounds cool. Anyways, he made this crazy project of like trying to climb this insane line in Yosemite, 7-8 years of like trying to climb this dawn wall and like going back and just failing, like, but trying to figure out routes, and like he finally figures it out, has a buddy do it. It's a fucking story.
Dude, yeah, let's go up there.
It's epic, dude. There's a video. It's called The Dawn Wall. You can watch on Netflix.
I think I watched it.
Yeah, because they also get fucking
sure I
kidnapped in Pakistan or it was, I don't know, one of those stands. They got kidnapped. Him and his girlfriend.
That's wild.
Dude, they were out climbing on this adventure, like 2,000 feet up in the air in like a, those portaledge hammocks or whatever. So they're hearing gunshots blasting off the rocks. The military dudes is like these actually guerrilla guys were like, get down, like totally got like kidnapped by these dudes for like days. Thought they were gonna like get killed. Ended up like crazy situation where they're like down to like one last guy guarding them as they're climbing up this crazy wall where they're all like pretty comfortable on this huge mountain. And like somebody's got to push him off the wall, but like Tommy pushes him off the wall. Like he just grabs this dude and throws him like 1,000 feet down or whatever. And they like scramble out of there. Crazy shit.
What the fuck?
Dude.
Or do you ski or
Yeah,
you're a snowboarder?
Ben told me that you do like a ton of sick shit. So
Okay.
what else do you do?
Yeah. No, I do some other
Disc
fun
golf,
stuff. Disc golf is one.
extremely wicked photography.
Yeah. Wintertime is definitely the snowboarding stuff. I have a split board as well.
Do you
so
photograph a lot? Not a lot. Do you mostly photograph in the summer then?
I try to, like, because it's always my own work I'm selling, I'm trying to like get new content. So I try
Right.
to discipline myself to like make a project like, I don't know, at least a couple times a month, if not like sometimes once a week.
Oh, okay.
Because I just try to like push and like, you know, keep on pushing because
Right. Yeah.
I'm still at that level where it's like I'm selling limited edition, but it's like if I was even bigger, you know, then I'm not gonna have to charge. You know, I'm not gonna have to work so hard, but I'm gonna have the best content ever.
Yeah.
So, and I want to give that content. So just keep. But you know, like I said, so many like fail missions. So I still try to get out and shoot different places. It's kind of the fun part about my job is
Right.
like I motivate by project spots.
So if you go out skiing, you ski? Not
Yeah.
snowboard, ski?
No, I do.
Do you bring your
I
any
snowboard.
photo stuff?
Yeah, I snowboard and I do.
Oh, okay.
I have this cool line, snowboard line shot. Actually, I don't have it printed. I should print that. It's pretty sick. Because I guess it's selling up in my Frisco store. The guy's like, "Oh, can you
yeah?
get that bigger?" Well, I guess they wanted that size anyways. But yeah, it's a sick one. So yeah, I bring my equipment, but at the same time, it's like a lot of times you end up taking like action shots or like it's hard to like combine the two. I'll get sunrise shots if I'm up like and hustling and grinding.
Right.
But what I did get this year was sick. This Mayflower Gulch. I don't know if you can like share a screen or whatever. You'd like show you my website, but I'll just
Yeah,
show
Hunter
you.
can probably put it in there. So you use Adobe products mostly?
Yeah, but then I do this HDR work now with the guys, same guys like one of his companies. It used to be Photomatics, but now it's called Aurora HDR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And he has like his
Aurora.
own software and shit.
Yeah, well, he's like helped design, but it's not him. I mean, he was
Oh,
like a
okay.
computer engineer kind of guy before becoming a photographer, so he knows about that stuff. But this is like serious software that he's like kind of partnered with that had that previous company, and then now has like released the latest version. So yeah,
So I saw that all
is
your
cool. This is this year. This split board adventure. I went riding like right behind this old cabin, super gnarly place.
Yeah,
then-
we'll have we can have Hunter probably let's pull up that's on your website?
Yeah, that's called Mayflower. But this was actually my birthday. Got so lucky.
Oh, yeah, that's a super cool picture.
nice.
Super clean.
Yeah, dude. So it was
That's
my
cool.
birthday, and it was a Monday, and the Leveland Pass had been closed all year. Not all year. It was closed all weekend. Like totally high, right? All of a sudden. Anyways, it was closed all weekend for this big storm. So it hadn't opened up. So there was like, I don't know, at least a couple of feet of pow
Right.
waiting. And then I was heading up to, if I had to go to A Basin or whatever, it was closed. If I had to go around, I would do that. But anyways, it was like open right before I got there. So I was like first tracks out there. Didn't have my equipment on me in the first line, but that was that line. So I ride back down. And I'm like, get my equipment. I'm like, I sure hope that no one hit that same line and wrecked it. Like an asshole. I hope that nobody got it. So I got that shot like after riding it.
That's
Had
really
a similarly great line getting around to that spot. But yeah, it
That's
was
cool.
so fun. So, but yeah, no,
That's
I
got to be
I
that's
take big
such a
adventures,
sick
though.
job, honestly. That you're just like, man, what's the best adventure I could go photograph?
Yeah. I
So
like-
why do you stick mostly to the West?
I guess it's just like the most accessible to me.
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily like want to limit myself. We got this really cool one. That's just kind of what I've got right now. I think I'd be happy to go east too.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to shoot. Like Appalachians in the fall, something like that would be sick.
That would be.
There's
It
some
is.
crazy cool
It's
stuff.
super sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have to tell me, you know what I mean? Like, or I'd have to
Ben
like, talk
probably
to some
knows.
people.
I could take you to all the spots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
bet you could.
That's where I'm from. Yeah.
Dude, we could go get some shots out there. That would be
For
an
sure.
adventure in the fall.
And dude, the disc golf out there is fucking amazing.
Man, we could even
in
do
the
that.
Appalachians,
That
dude.
could
I
be
bet.
Fucking amazing.
Maybe we should do something like that so it's new for everyone. That would
That'd
be cool.
I'm down.
like you have like, oh man, so
Ben
many
can
great,
be our
so many
tour
fu-
guide.
So many great courses.
Ben's
No, actually, I would have one of my friends that lives out there now be our tour guide and driver and everything because he's a
Yeah.
fucking character in himself.
So when's the best time in
Shouts
the fall
out to
to
Sloan.
go?
It's like
So
October.
where do are we? Does that mean we're going to go to North Carolina in the fall? Is that what you're saying, or where should we go, Ben?
I mean, we should go everywhere.
I mean, you just said you know all the spots. Where do
I
we
know all
gotta
the
go?
spot. We're going to North Carolina in the fall, man. But it's just gonna be like we should probably go September, October latest because it's gonna be just getting cold there, just like it is here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the mountains.
Yeah,
We'll have to do some research and see what's the best option.
we will.
Because you say you know all the spots, but it doesn't sound like you know very many spots.
I know the spots.
Oh,
Well, I can look into. I like to do that too.
We're going to go play
Yeah.
black. We're going to play blackjack in Valley Cruises.
All right.
so what? We're gonna just make this a North Carolina disc golf photography trip. I guess I'm down.
Buddy system.
Buddy system.
And then we
David
can
Ross.
stay at another place that is a disc golf course that has like apartments and places you can stay all over the place. And but they have so it's in Avery County. I don't know what the place is called right now, but it has a brewery on it and it's a dry county. So they loophole around it by people pay to play disc golf and eat at the restaurant and they drink beer for free.
Okay.
You know,
So
and
you
it's-
can't sell
you can't
beer
sell the
and
alcohol
liquor
no.
in the
Like
county.
a donation.
No, it's like it's but you
What
can,
if you want to have a beer at the house or something? You just gotta like
you got to go out of county to buy it.
weird.
Real weird.
But I
don't
bet
like
that we can find a wart talker out there too, because that's where they
Dude,
live.
So Ben wants some fucking dude to come and rub a penny and speak in tongues to remove a wart that he has.
Oh my.
And he
gosh.
says he's already done it. He said that he went in an old man's mobile home in North Carolina and he rubbed a penny on his wart and spoke to it in tongues, and the next day it fell off.
Oh my god.
So
I gotta
real?
find this guy.
Ben really wants a wart talker on the show, and I'm with him. I'm like, fuck, if you can find someone to do this,
Oh my god.
I'll do it. But I'm gonna laugh the whole time. I hope they're not offended.
I know. Right? That sounds crazy.
Like some
I'd love
dude's
to
like
watch.
rubbing a
I'd like to
penny
see
on.
it, yeah.
I'll be like, okay, this is weird. Ben's obsessed with it. He won't stop talking about it. Ben, you had all sorts of questions for him, and you were talking about all sorts of shit
I was.
earlier.
So I was at. I noticed all of your all of your pictures are numbered.
Oh, they are
Are they?
Yes.
limited.
Are you never put them out again after you?
Yeah, this set at this size, like it's a size limited edition series that I'm
Okay.
creating with all these images. So yeah, that way, like as I gain in popularity, the value can increase. So, and then I'm going to run out of them. But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm
What's
always
your
working,
edition size?
get some new stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and all I'm doing is this edition size at this point. So like, there's a whole bunch of edition sizes that are available to be more limited or whatever. You know.
How many
so-
do you print per edition? Do you have like a set number, like 100 or 50?
Yeah, it says it right there in the bottom.
Well, these are all limited out of 1,000, but I don't
Oh,
print
okay.
1,000 at a time. We're printing like
Okay.
X amount. So
Okay.
we test run pieces and stuff like that. So
So we have a big coffee table hardback on the way?
you know, I've done like a small version of that. It was like pretty expensive just to put together.
Oh,
It was
absolutely.
Like, this is
Like
kinda
the-
crazy. It's cool, but at the same time,
See, we're old, so we like
Yeah.
books, you know?
I
like,
hear it. Yeah, it's a pretty dope. I could bring that book. You could check it out. I did have.
I
a
think
couple
you should
printed.
have brought your children's book.
Dude, I should have. It's entertaining, dude. It's
Like
pretty
that.
funny.
You caught Tyler's interest.
I
with
did.
the-
I was
with
like,
the children's book.
children's book. You said it's on YouTube though, right?
Yeah, you can watch it right now. Put it on the
Hunter, pull it up.
pull it up on that screen or whatever. So you just look up David Ross, then you look up ABCDZ book. ABCD is like with a Z, and then book.
Maybe we should do a recreation. Wait, let me hear this book first.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Hear
I know
this
where you're
book.
going with that thought though.
Is that probably?
We would have to create another. We
You're
would
like, I
have to
don't even
create
know.
another channel, or all of a sudden they're gonna ban all our videos. Because they're trying to do kids.
Googly eye characters. ABCD's book. I think this is it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Might even want to pump it a little more, maybe.
ABCDs.
ABCDs. See, this is like to my kids. I had Logan at the time I made this, I guess.
Sounds good. Oh, alligators ate apples all afternoon.
Alligator dip apples
There's
all afternoon.
blue bubbles and blue
And blue balloons, but look at their faces. Crazy cats.
So did you draw all these?
Yeah, this is everything.
You did it, all of it?
Everything, yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Look at my characters. Elephants eat eggs every evening. Look at this one here. Flying frogs fart for further flights.
Art? What? Oh my goodness.
So the kids, they just love this
Well,
book.
let's keep going. Here comes G.
They weren't interested yet.
Crunchy green grapes. Aries happy hippos.
I'll read this to kids and stuff. It's hilarious.
Dude, that's so
Like,
sick.
do you guys like ice cream?
Jam jars, juggling jingle bells.
Man, I'm not a professional animator, but here I am making an animation for my book. I was teaching preschool for 5 years.
Yeah?
like teaching
You
and
did?
stuff. Yeah, I taught
Wow.
kids for a long time.
You've done fucking everything, bro.
Dude, for real.
You do a lot of stuff.
I was just teaching, talking about like skiing, snowboarding. I was just teaching kids skiing at A Basin the year before COVID. That was like my first teaching thing for a minute.
I like how the moose is a mouse.
And a monkey. and a man.
Tyler, do you know how to snowboard? Have you ever done it?
I
Look at
like
that
skiing
Oliver
better,
Octopus.
personally. I have snowboarded, but I like skiing.
Princess Big Peggy.
Fuck you, man. Don't look at me like that.
Pig, leg pig. Oh, this was a hard one. Quinn Quarters. Quality question quilts.
Quilts?
It looks all crazy.
Oh, it's great, bro. Quality questions. Quilts?
Look at this skunk, dude. You can see that one's got lucky one.
Dude, this is a good one. That's a good illustration.
Dude, it's a party on this.
Yo, that was sick.
Dude, I gotta admit, that one is partly stolen from a kid. It's hilarious. Drawing. I was like, this is the funniest. I was like, I'm doing it like that. Look at Uncle Ugly.
Uncle Ugly.
He usually uses
Unicorn umbrella.
unicorn umbrellas.
I mean, dude, there's so much work in this just to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this for my kid.
Yeah, this was
This
also
is a
like
lot of work.
I did it because it was like a final project, but this is like I really want to make a
okay.
kids book, like, and then I could like make $1 million that way. So it was like I got different ways. Like, how can I make $1 million? So like this was my first way of attempting to do it.
Yeah.
At the old days before it was like real easy. I could probably do it again. I could push it, but and I do want to. Honestly, like I mean,
we should blow it up.
I really want.
That's
to.
what the buddy system does.
What I really want is like a lot. My biggest passion is like kids too, because passing on like cool information, showing cool people as adults
Right.
to kids is a good thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
not all adults.
Yeah, dude, it's true. But yeah, if you guys, we'll put a link to this in the thing too. Let's get this thing a fuck ton of views.
You got
We'll
people
see.
that have kids, they'll like it. But adults, it's fine.
And you could write us some good shit. To,
Oh, you could write us like
dude.
something
David's
to
a
act
very.
out. You could write us
you
out
Could be
like
you could be an asset to us. Like
a scene, and we'll act it out for you, and I'll get costumes made.
Dude, I do everything. I'm not afraid. I don't really care.
You're gonna be an honorary member of the buddy system.
I getting like buddied in.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, that feels pretty good.
You're on the disc golf team. It's gonna be
Dude,
huge.
my man. This is exciting.
Fuck yeah, dude. I am so excited about this project. Like, I get excited about things like very few people get excited about things.
Nice, dude.
Ben
Wanna
can
see
probably
what's
explain.
going on.
And I was telling Dave the the other night. I was like, look, dude, I know you don't know me very well, but just just trust me, you know what I mean? I don't even know what to even tell you to expect.
And I did not know anything. But whatever, we're hanging out.
And I was like, you will not
Yeah.
be sorry. Like we're not trying to make you look dumb. If anything,
Obviously,
we're gonna
not.
do some fun ass shit. Like
I think the trip stuff is where it's really gonna be fucking sweet. Because I was telling you, like Todd, we were like, yeah, we're taking you ghost hunting. I don't know if he thought we were I don't understand if he understands how serious we are.
Todd is very serious.
I think
And
honestly,
he knows that
was
we are
kinda
serious, and he's
shocked.
gonna ride our ass until we take him to Savannah.
I think once we showed up at the dog competition, he was like, "Damn, they're serious about this."
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
if we take you to either Yosemite or we go to the Appalachians, whatever you want to do, we'll do it.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm down to go.
Let's do the Todd trip
traveling.
and this trip this summer.
Dude, for sure. Get some ultra dope limited prints from these excursions.
Yeah, and then let's try to get Jerome on soon, and we'll have both of you come down, and then
That'd be super cool.
we'll
And
talk.
how much
we'll
time
do like
do you need
full episode.
how much time do you need beforehand for your schedule?
us in.
Just make sure it's like at least a week or two. But I have like my brother's wedding is going on in August. I guess last week of August, but that's like kids going back to school anyway. So the summer's easier. I'm
Is
like,
this a
not
good?
bunch
Is this
of
a good
stuff.
time? Like during the week? Like
Yeah, but
Not- it's
not
not-
necessarily Wednesdays.
it's not destroying your weekends, you know.
Because I usually am on my road trips on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's pretty much my
okay.
work days of the week, and then I'm like home on Mondays and like partying or playing disc golf or whatever on Fridays.
Okay.
Not like just partying, but I'm playing disc golf.
What if we do an
Working
episode?
on edits and stuff or whatever. So
What if we do an episode where us three and Jerome get together on one of your days that you chill and stuff, and we just all go play disc golf together, and we'll just put little body mics on, lapel mics on us.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, it'd be.
What do you
we could have a
think?
great conversation.
Yeah, because it's
out
not really. I don't really want to concentrate on the disc golfing aspect because it's very tough to.
there. Catch cams.
It's
and all
very
that stuff.
fucking difficult to film.
Yeah,
that
it would
shit
be- it would
because
just be
It would
us
be
playing.
casual.
Yeah.
Casual playing. You know.
Yeah,
we can
and
still
it'd be
catch some
more
putts.
it'd be more like just doing what we're doing right now, but just while we're playing disc golf.
yeah.
actively walking around. Yeah.
I think that would actually be really fun. Yeah.
And we can go to Bear Mountain as well.
I'll just
Yeah.
get us some of those
There
Rode
you
Go lapel mics. They work fucking awesome. I've had them before, and those would be perfect. Then we don't even have to worry about it. We'll just have you'll have the receivers, and we'll wear the mics, and we won't even know that we're really
Mic'd up.
mic'd up.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think that would be super fun.
Dude,
So let's
I'd
do
love
that.
to take you to, something like Bear Mountain.
So yeah, instead of this kind of setting with Jerome, let's go just play a game. Because I feel like when we're playing too, we'll have enough time where it won't be just a show. You know, we'll have a few hours to sit and chill and like talk about what players would actually want from a sponsor.
Yeah.
Because I'm really serious about it too. So if we can build a team where players actively were like, I want to play for you guys,
Right?
that'd be sick as fuck.
For sure. There's all these come up kids
Yeah.
too. There's all these like people that are getting
If I was a
better.
kid and
It's
that
like-
shit was going on, I would have pursued it much more seriously. And I'm pretty good. I haven't played in a long time, but when I'm in shape and I'm throwing well, I'm pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'd love to throw with you.
So-
In the hills, it's so fun. We got
And
great
I didn't play
courses.
once last year during COVID and shit.
Oh man.
Or I think I played twice actually.
One of the last times I played, I hit an ace for money. So,
Ace
That
for
is
money,
sick.
and I'm done.
so I'm a pro.
Yeah, I'm a pro. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
you
practice
gotta quit.
before we go out now. So,
Get
but yeah,
around,
that'd be cool if we line up.
Tripping balls.
Dude, it's close right here. Let's play the Waterworld course.
We saw Interlaken the other day. Yesterday we passed by
If
it.
I was here, I'd just go down there to the.
I'd rather
but
come up to the mountains.
The mountains is
Yeah.
much more prettier.
For sure. I'm
And for the show too. it'd
I'm
be-
just saying, if you guys want to have a practice run, I'm saying.
Oh
you
yeah,
can-
yeah, yeah. I know what you're
You
saying.
can get
Yeah,
down
yeah, yeah.
here and.
There's actually a little tiny course right up the road.
I
that's
throw-
in front of Max.
I throw with my dog every day,
Yeah.
and I can pipe my road every day, like on demand. So I'm not worried.
That's how that GoPro.
I haven't been throwing very much.
all these pipes. You had to throw a bunch of pipe shots. I was
Yeah,
doing
he's
good.
a pipe maker, so he should be the motherfucking pipe thrower.
Perfect.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So definitely before we wrap up, tell everyone what your social medias are.
Oh yeah,
too,
absolutely.
And we're gonna put a link in the description too.
with everything
yeah,
and the
definitely.
song. Please, everyone,
and a link.
go watch that song.
Oh, and your book as well. Go
Send
buy
it-
go buy the book
Shit,
for
you
your
have-
kids.
If you have kids, show it to them. If you have friends who have kids, send it to them.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing going. It was it's
I gotta
entertaining.
republish the book so it'd be like physical again. I had it through this old company. This was like in 2000. And,
we'll get that done for you.
so long ago, but I have files. So
I don't know if you'd
reprint
be
it.
open to this, but what if we sent the video to Max, our cartoonist,
right.
and had him illustrate it,
Yeah, I mean,
like fully illustrated?
yeah.
How sick would that be?
It'd be crazy.
That would be
It
so-
would
How many
Yeah.
letters are there?
no. I was
26 letters. 20. How many letters?
26 letters.
that right?
26 letters.
yeah. There's 20. I think there's 26 in the alphabet.
And I got a pretty funny 1, 2, 3 Z's, dude. I added a sequel. Dude.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. It's pretty good. It's
Can
pretty
you
good.
yeah
Go
yeah.
up to 10.
I was,
10.
Bro, you're a legend, bro. That's you're like I did a sequel to that.
dude, he's
shit.
a,
I gotta do more. I love that.
I
shit
have
so
a
I love the
band
kids. I
from
love the
college
kids,
called
so.
the Jawas, and we're a Star Wars folk band. I'll have to
way.
send it to you.
That's hilarious.
You would love it, bro.
Nice.
If you like shit like doing shit like that, dude, you'd like it.
Nice.
It's pretty funny.
I'm sure. I guess I'd tell some more stories. I was
I
gonna
hope
say
this
one other
boosts you
story.
better than Tags does. That being here,
Oh,
bo-
dude,
bo-
I
boost
think
your
our
life
next
better
meeting
than
with
playing
Jerome is
Tags.
going to be
You know?
magical.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
sick shit's about to happen.
We can call Jerome.
I already
and
have
see.
people who can make us clothing, make us whatever we want.
Do you think we can call him on the air right
Dude,
now?
That'd be super awesome, man.
I'm gonna
Get stuff
postpone Slouchwear so we can put more money into Buddy System disc golf team first, because I'm more excited about this.
Yeah, dude.
Sick, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been committed.
See, like
more
it's
and more.
every young boy's dream to be a sports team owner,
right.
and now I'm there.
There you go. Just go.
Yeah, and like
The up and coming sport.
it's always been my
of the
dream to
world.
be on a team because man, like
You are,
even in high school, like man, I was fucking picked last for everything. Fuck, like
You're so sad, bro.
fuck, dude. It was terrible. But I get it though. I was terrible. Like fuck, I'd miss every ball. I'd throw the basketball, dude. I remember we were playing intramurals in the fucking like last game of the year. Like it was like we were like in the championships, and they put restrictions on this one dude because he was so fucking good. They were like, dude, you can't shoot it every time. You got to pass it to somebody. Buzzer beater, threw it to me. I threw it over the basketball goal in front of the whole school.
And he calls it a basketball goal.
Basketball goal. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Right over the goal.
Over the goal. Fuck.
I have an extensive sports history.
Yeah, what were you playing?
I was a swimmer for 16 years. Very, very competitive, though.
Oh, really?
I started 2-a-days when I was, let me think,
Where'd you grow up?
12 or 13. Minnesota.
Okay.
Well,
How long
I
were you out
swam
there?
a lot.
Yeah.
When
When you came to Colorado?
I came to Colorado about the same time Ben did, 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, really?
In 2013, yeah.
Okay.
It's been a long time. It's cool.
Yeah.
I love it here, though, because I was born in Wyoming. So
Oh,
almost
really?
every summer I was out here. I have family in Greeley, like all over and stuff. And my
Nice.
grandparents lived up in Wyoming. So I was like always out here. So I was like, yeah, when I live on my own, I'm moving to Colorado.
Nice. Yeah.
So when I graduated college in Wisconsin, I was like sitting on the couch and we were partying and we had all sorts of shit, you know. We were going crazy on whippets. We were just railing whippets. Yeah, I was like feeling great.
yeah.
And like in the middle of the night, it was like 3 a.m. and I was like, guys, I think right now is the time. And I shit you not, I got in my car and I drove like to Colorado.
That night.
Yeah.
No way. That's hilarious.
I stopped at my dad's house and like slept for a couple hours and
Go.
it kind of kept going.
Yeah. What'd you do when you got here? You figured out a place to stay?
Well, I found
What are you,
I was on Craigslist like looking for jobs and shit, and I was like, this one sounds sick, and I was like, I'm gonna apply, and I just started driving out here, and they interviewed me when I got here, and it was to do like car wraps and shit, and I was young and stupid. I just graduated college. I had not done that at all. I
Okay.
had no job experience, and I was like, fuck, I'll throw together a little portfolio of some sick looking cars.
yeah.
And they were like, what is this, bro? And I was like, fuck, now I got to figure out something to do. And so it was actually weird how it fell into place. I was hanging out with my buddy at his house, and his dad is a salesman at this place called Andreessen Morton downtown. It's where like all the NFL players and shit go shop, like the really fucking rich players in town. And he was like, well, we need a delivery driver. Like you graduated and everything and you're looking for a job. And I was like, I really need a job. You know, I was like, literally don't have any money like at all. And so I started doing delivery driving, and like, it was crazy. It was the first time I'd ever been like exposed to like exorbitant amounts of money. The first day, like some dude came in and spent 50 grand on clothes. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I understand that. Like, I had friends who had money and stuff, and they spent a lot of money, and I'd seen that kind of shit. But that was like a different level.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It blew my mind. And ever since then, you kind of said you're like always looking for your $1 million idea. I was like, I want that kind of fucking money.
Yeah, right.
Because that dude came in and he was like, I want this. Like, oh, that's sick. He didn't even look at any tags.
Right?
He was like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, $10,000 sport coat, throw it on there. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And that was the first day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And there was
he
days-
just like
dude,
an
there was-
average client, right?
There was a
credit
dude
card
who
scammer.
came in, and so there's this fabric, I believe it's called Valcuna wool, and it's like this wool that it was a long time ago, so it's a little fuzzy, but it's this wool where in New Zealand or Australia, they have this like competition for literally the single like best sheep, apparently.
Yeah.
And they make a suit out of that wool.
Oh, crazy.
This suit's like $200,000.
Wow.
And they're like, yeah, they're like, they always sell out. And I'm like, this is the most like, this doesn't It's wild. It's like this doesn't make fucking sense.
Sheep is the super
yeah,
sheep of all
it's like
sheep.
the super sheep.
The super sheep.
And like it would be like they would fuck with me like this one time. It was like my first month working, and on my delivery list was John Elway, and I was like, and I've been a Bronco fan since I was a little kid,
Heck yeah.
and I was like, no way. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I remember telling him I was like, I can't. I was like, I don't like. I physically might like break down, and like I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's all right, it's all right. He never answers. You're just gonna hand it to his assistant. I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I think they fucking set me up, and I shit you not,
Dude.
I rung the doorbell, and he opened the door, and
Perfect
it's John
timing.
Elway
Perfect timing.
standing there, and I was like, I couldn't even say anything. I literally just held the suits out, and he was like, thank you, and I was like, yeah, and I like turned around and walked away, and I was like, dude,
Classic.
oh, it was wild, yeah.
I don't know
And I
what
would
to
like
say.
drop
Yeah.
suits off at like Peyton Manning's house when he was playing here. I
Yeah.
think like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
One time, Wes Welker, he was a wide receiver. He was shopping for cowboy boots,
Yeah.
and I walked up and I was like, "Yeah, those are some pretty cool boots, eh?" And he's like, he like looks at me. He's like, "Get the fuck away from me." Yeah, it was a very surreal
say?
job. It was
What are they gonna
super
say?
weird, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like a super weird job because you'd like deliver and you'd deliver this crazy amount of stuff, and they were like, you can't accept a tip. And I always used to tell my boss, I'm like, I feel like this is the one delivery job where you should be like getting a decent tip because it's hard work. Like I'd have to go in
You wouldn't get
and
tip.
like put
you
stuff.
weren't getting tip.
No.
You don't get tippy these guys. But you just get like.
I delivered one pair of socks up to
It's hilarious. You don't get
Genesee
It's like
Park.
the most expensive.
Yeah, one pair of socks at Genesee Park, and the guy left $5 on the door, and he didn't even answer the door when he was like, "Don't ring the doorbell. There's a tip in the envelope," and there was $5.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was honestly
Pleb.
one of like 2 tips
That's
I ever
terrible.
got.
Yeah,
That
but I
was
guess
wild.
that's just not.
You fucking pleb.
Yeah, it
Like,
was. It
here's
was like you're a
$5.
lesser person than us.
I think it
Like,
must
wow.
be.
I remember my boss used to say, he's like, if you want this kind of money, you'll never get it. And it kind of makes sense,
Right?
if you think about it.
You can't want it.
Because, dude, it's like,
Oh, that's effortless money.
or it's the kind of money where you, like, the NFL money, that shit was wild. I'd never seen anything like it. Because they would spend it like on, like, a normal person who would come in that was really rich, too.
Oh, right.
They would spend it like it was just like, wow, you just spent 50 grand on one pair of boots.
That kind of
Like,
crazy
you're
money.
crazy.
That is a little wild.
Yeah,
Like,
so it was a really interesting job.
yeah.
Yeah, so let's get those book sales up.
Oh, get them.
So yeah, let's get Dave some $200,000 boots.
Sick. Yeah, I don't even know how we got on that topic, but
Dude, that's super cool. That must have been
was
like a
wild.
wild
That's how we
experience.
got
it was
on it.
really strange. Yeah,
Because
really
it wasn't
strange.
a normal interaction either. Because you're still like the salesperson there. Is that what are you
No,
doing
I was
that?
pretty much
You're
just the
a
delivery
guy.
driver.
So you're just
But
a delivery
but
driver.
that's why I kept stepping on people's toes because my natural drive, I was like, I'm gonna fucking sell some shit.
yeah,
And like prove to them that maybe I can be a salesman or something. Because
Yeah.
these salesmen were making good money. And I was like, fuck it, I can
Sure.
do this. And they were like, dude, they would like, I would sell stuff and they'd be like, you can't do that. Like you're making the salesman really mad because you're taking their like commissions. And I was like,
Do you
yeah,
get
but
their
you should.
commissions? You
No, they
should.
wouldn't give me commissions. And I was like, you guys should give me commissions.
Right.
Because sometimes they're busy and I help people. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's fair to me.
Yeah.
But no, I got fired.
Dang it.
I worked there for 11 months, and that's the longest I'd ever been employed. After that, I was employed for maybe like 30, 40 days at this T-shirt place, and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like right away, he was like, we need to have a meeting. And right at like I walked into the meeting, and I was
you
like,
get so-
honestly, I know exactly how this is going to go. I remember telling this something. I just told him, I was like, is it all right if I just quit now and we just avoid this? And can I just like go home and like
Yeah.
do my own shit?
Yeah, exactly.
And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm not really that attached to it. Like, it's just money.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm like, because I was always making money other ways, like
Oh,
my
right.
own ways. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then as soon as glass blowing hit, bro, I blew glass the first day, And then I was working at a dog daycare, and I was at work for like an hour, and I just left. I was like, "Fuck this!"
Yeah, that's one of the worst. You get dog shit, and they're barking all the
All
time,
day.
and then they're like fighting. It's like, don't fight.
You're hosing down dog shit all
I
day.
wouldn't want to do any of that.
Yeah, I literally just left. I was like, "Fuck this! Like, this is stupid."
Totally. It's
Yeah.
shitty. So when you start blowing glass then?
5 years ago, about.
Oh, so really more recently. I guess you're still young. What am I thinking? 5 years ago. So you must
Yeah,
have
I was
like
about
19.
25. No, I'm 30.
Oh, you're 30 now.
I'm 30.
Who was 25?
He's 25.
That's I got it. 125. You're 30.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I
So
just turned 30 in March, so I guess not just anymore. But
how old are you,
couple-
man?
35.
35.
I'll be 36 in September.
36 in September. Okay. Yeah. I just turned 39 recently. So.
Yeah, it was weird, but yeah, the glass blowing thing for me, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I did it,
'Cause
and
what-
like,
Wait, when are you turning 40?
Can I pause you?
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing art-wise before glass? Were you doing
photography,
were you doing that for
video
for
stuff.
work? Were you doing
just freelance, and I was kind of just getting money where I could.
Sure.
And then I was doing some design stuff and like doing some other just stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So it wasn't like, but once I started blowing glass, I was like, I'm going to totally dedicate my life to this.
Interesting.
And it was like, I didn't talk to Ben for probably almost 5 years. We just recently started talking again because, like I told you before we started, like I turned into a hermit and like didn't do anything other than blow glass all day, every day for years. And then I came out of the fucking hermit hut and was like, damn, I'm totally different. And then even like I came out, like last time Ben saw me before maybe, when did I come up to do that sub for him? Like 3 months ago, March, I think it was. In March, like before that, I didn't even have any of my tattoos last time Ben had seen me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Yeah, like when
like-
I saw, the
Yeah,
last time I
very
saw
strange.
Tyler, he was like riding around in a Nissan Maxima with like all his belongings in the car. It seemed like damn, like Star Wars swords and all
yeah,
kind
it's
of
all
crazy shit in the fucking car. And
I did
it
have a
did-
house though.
it seemed like
whole
just
time.
like seemed like Tyler was just like starting out in like poor as hell in Colorado, you know? Like
I was pretty broke though.
Yeah. Me and
but none of us are poor because we would not be in Colorado if we were, because
Yeah.
you don't get it twisted. You literally can't
I
survive.
mean, when I
out here if
first
you're
met
poor.
you, my apartment was $700 a month, and I used to struggle to pay it sometimes. I look back on that and I'm like, holy shit.
Right. Yeah, but I remember grinding. We, because like I said, I was teaching preschool, and my wife was teaching preschool, and that's ended up like how we met. I ended up like being like the assistant in her room. So I've been her assistant.
So were you her student for
been her student.
a long time before?
No, it's really crazy though. It's weird though, but it's funny because it's kind of why I was teaching there, because I have a little like half brother. My dad remarried and had a kid when I was like 16, so I could have had a kid, you know. But then that kid was going to that preschool, so after I'd like, I wouldn't get into other stuff. But when I moved back home after living in the mountains and stuff, they were like, yeah, little Brandon was going to this school. So it turns out my wife was actually teaching my little like half brother when I first met her. But then he left that school, but I ended up teaching in her classroom, and she was like recently divorced. And so we were like
Boom.
we were both like, we don't care. We don't want to be with each other. But it was like unbelievable. Like we were trying. That's why I think it worked out. So like I was totally wanting to be like bachelor, like travel the world
Right.
guy. And then I meet this lady that I just, you know, we tried to like have other lives, but it's like, no, neither one of us could like
That's
be
cool,
happy
though.
without each other.
That is cool,
And
though.
Then once, you know, we decided that, or once I decided that, because she had kids already, it was like, you know, more of a commitment for me to like jump in
Yeah.
life with her. But it was so cool because her kids were awesome. I actually taught when I first got the job. I was in Caitlin's class. Like I was teaching Caitlin. I was her teacher when I first met her. So she's known me as her teacher. So we were already buddies. She's like so cute. When she was small, she was really smart. Like You could
Yeah.
talk to her like a person and like a human, you know, like an adult, really.
That's cool.
And she was super smart, and so it was always a cool relationship. And then her son was like all boy and just like super cool kid, and trouble at times, but like no more trouble than I ever did. Stuff like, you know what I mean? So dealing with all that, he would have parties at my house, of course, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
Well,
You
well,
want any weed?
I kind of want to get high. Sure, I should
Yeah.
have brought some weed. Eh?
Oh no,
Oh,
dude, we
that's
have
good.
so much.
We got
stuff.
weed.
got
right?
so much.
It's right downstairs.
If you want to ride a joint, if you want to roll a joint,
Yeah, you
or
want to roll
whatever
a
you
joint?
want to do.
You got a bowl? What do you prefer?
Yeah, I just like smoke bowls usually, but
Okay, you.
whatever.
I don't
I'll
like
just back
smoking
you
bowls,
up.
but you and Ben can smoke both. I'm gonna roll a joint, I think, and then we can pass that too.
All right, I'm sure you can roll a nice joint.
Yeah,
I can,
you
I can
just
pinch
seem-
on some weed if you want.
You're good.
You're okay. If you want, you can.
It's kind of like a big adventure.
Do you want to go get your
downstairs.
weed? You seem like you want to.
No,
I don't.
it's
I
all the way
trust you guys.
outside. Like,
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a long
Oh, okay.
adventure. I'm chilling. Can I go get some ice water real quick though?
Cool. We just took a little water break. David needed some ice.
I needed
Ben.
some ice. It was getting warm, and I drank on my water.
Ben needed some something. I don't know.
I didn't need anything.
But yeah. So you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
So what do you have? You've been semi-quiet, more talkative than other shows, but
Man,
what do
you should have
got?
prepared me before you. Should have been like Ben before we start this camera. When we
You need
do,
to be able to think on your toes, my guy.
I mean,
You better be on it.
we
If
were
you're not
talking
on
about.
it,
So,
maybe you need to get higher.
do you have any?
Yeah, baby, you need to get higher. He's like, come on, I thought we were
That's what we were doing. That's what we were doing.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke some
Yeah,
weed.
so,
You guys almost forgot.
So, do you have any interests that you don't pursue that you would like to pursue?
Oh, like new things that you want to try.
New things I want to try.
It's hard. The older I get, the less new shit I want to do.
Oh, dude, I like to make big lists of like crazy adventure things. I
Oh
wanna do.
yeah.
I have like worldwide. Like,
What's the number
big
one thing you
goals.
would want to do?
There's so many things. So many things.
There's not a number one thing.
Our disc golf team is going to win the Japan Open.
What I really want to do when the Japan Open, what I really want to do is have like primo piece of property. Honestly, primo pieces of property all over the world that have disc golf resorts on them that are like prestige. You can stay there in these awesome huts with your lady and have tournaments out in these places. And it's like beautiful Colorado to start, but like, you know, expand. Like I wanted near the beach one. I want to like expand disc golf. And then, yeah, maybe like teach some kids some ABCs too along the way. Cause
Bro, I think the children's book thing is cool because that's something like I really want.
I want to write a whole series.
oh, it'd be sweet, dude. And you could do some hilarious ones. Cause it's funny.
I mean, we
parents-
could do an adult
We
one
can do
too
it
called
together.
ABCD's Nuts.
You just said what we actually did, my freaking buddies. We did it.
It already
ABCD's nuts. Yeah, like we kind of made it. I don't know if it still exists in paper form, but like,
Oh, we're gonna make it exist for a show. I want to sing it if we can get somebody to sing the or do the.
it was a pretty raw and dirty one because it was just like,
What if we just do everything that we all want to do, that our friends want to do under the Buddy System? Let's just start Buddy System Publishing and just do it.
dude, that'd be incredible.
Dave's ready to go
Light the
to
world on fire.
Dave's ready to go to the moon with us.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, know what a big
That fire may
you
be
know how
out.
people call like moonshot? Want to hear my moonshot idea?
Yeah.
Damn, is that fire out? I'm
Disc,
gonna have to buy a lighter on the way home. That's the only one I got.
Yeah.
disc golf on the moon. We get like somehow someone on the moon throwing a disc with the bread, right? That's like a ridiculous idea, but
Yeah,
yeah, one
but-
day when it happens, like
when
send someone
our-
up there to throw a
yeah.
disc.
Oh,
Imagine how far it would go. That's the whole point. Is like
would
imagine-
never stop.
Yeah, it would just go like miles,
Smell that.
miles. That would be awesome.
I mean, so Dave, we could put a camera on a weather balloon with a GoPro and send it to space with a disc. We can send a disc flying to space. And then
What
and
we
then,
should do is we'll
Really
send
great
a whole-
advertisement around the world. Like,
we'll
what is
send-
it? What is it?
We'll send a batch. We'll
No,
send
I don't want to do that. I don't want to send something that
No,
big where
no,
like
no.
yeah, where
know.
NORAD comes and hits us up.
No, no.
let's send a batch, and
That'd
then
be pretty cool, though.
when they return to Earth, we'll have a disc for each of our team members, and you can throw the moon discs.
Dude, what a
Space
limited
disc.
series, dude. You haven't been to
Yeah.
space and back. Oh my god.
I mean, I just don't-
We'll
I don't
do like
know
your
if-
guys's, and then we'll do like a run of other ones, dude. Why not? Why?
Can you do that?
Why not? Sagan did it with those marbles. Sagan sent 10 marbles in a thing to it, and then it fell, and he tracked him and went and picked him up.
Yeah, so the only reason that I know about this anyway is because my friend Matt Taylor, he with his nephews for a Boy Scout project, they did a weather balloon and they sent it off like in Conifer. It got to space and they ended up finding it like in Colorado Springs in a field.
no shit.
Yeah,
So is
It
that
didn't even really go that far.
it didn't go that far. Yeah,
Like,
For
I mean,
sure.
it's kind of far, but
to break out of the atmosphere? Is that what you have to do to make
I
it
don't know if
official?
we should put
how high do you have to
if we
go?
should put our ideas on out there like that.
Yeah.
dude, do you
There's
know?
somebody that's got
if
a
more
weather
people
balloon
want
right
to do
now.
that, they can do it too. But
Okay.
I'm gonna do the best one. It's like as an artist or a person, it's like I can't wait to like craft my own awesome courses, like my way with cool obstacles and do some like art wood combos or like metal or something cool. You know,
You know, it'd be cool if
We're gonna
we
have a buddy
built
system
like
course.
a course that was wooded, but then came out of the woods, and then we built like a fake like urban setting, and we had artists come and graffiti everything.
Ooh, dude,
How sick would that be?
Dude,
That would be
actually,
sick.
Just thinking of that idea, I mean, I don't know if you'd want to do it indoors, but it's like you could get like a warehouse space, have like an urban space where
Bro,
it's like
I've had that.
yeah, with
idea.
disc golf,
So sick.
dude, totally fun. And you
If
know
you
what?
get a big enough spot, oh, that'd be sick.
Super sick for
Yeah.
sure. But honestly, yeah, with the outdoors, with like walls, that's a cool idea. That's my whole idea. Is like, and I don't care more people do it. It's like the more cool art obstacles, though, the better it'd be. Sweet, like it would have to be pro. You know, it would look nice. But something
Right? It's like we have like a 10-foot cause like in the middle of a hole,
yeah.
like a statue.
Yeah, like something like awesome, like a troll is like standing on this hole or something guarding something, you know, whatever, something cool looking though. Shit like that.
Oh, that'd be cool,
yeah.
bro.
I
Our
got-
team,
I
our
got big
buddy
ideas.
system team captain is it's already hitting.
See, I think that all of these people that all the people on the show that we've had on the show, which I know we've only had 3,
Yeah, one did.
they're hitting.
You were supposed to
like,
be number 4, but
Hey,
our first guy canceled. You made up for it
Boom.
though. You're good. This has been really fun.
dude, I can't wait for what
Oh, dude.
is gonna come. And we got to get outside. It'll be much more fun. We'll be all relaxed.
Yeah,
outdoors.
we'll text Jerome after this, and we'll be like, "Hey, this is what we have planned. You down?"
Yeah, dude, he'll be.
We should
real
call him on the
excited.
air right now.
Call him, see if he answers.
See if he answers. If he's gonna answer. Yeah, dude, having him on the show would be. And if we were outdoors, it'd be even more fun. That sounds like a good idea.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
for sure.
Because if you're talking about disc golf stuff and you're actually playing disc golf, I feel like the ideas will really start flowing.
For sure. Well, I feel like the better I get at disc golf, it won't be worse for
Yeah.
my future of disc golf pursuits.
Yo,
What's up?
Chitlin Dell, Chip T.
Oh, I'm on the show right now. We got Dave Ross here.
What's up, Jerome?
I don't.
Nice.
Can you hear him say anything to you?
Can you hear me?
No, we
I
can't.
didn't
Damn
do
it.
anything.
He can't. No. I just passed the phone over there.
All right.
Well,
Well,
just tell him what we're talking about.
We have a
first.
proposition for you.
let's just get him to come out. Yeah.
Yes, we would like you and Dave to be the captains of our disc golf team, and
Okay.
we're going to have a meeting where we go play disc golf. We're gonna film it, and we're gonna talk about what you think all our
Teammates.
players, what all your teammates and everything should be getting for playing for us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
let's do it, dude.
do it big.
Boom.
Let's
Boom.
fucking do it. I'll be back in town. I think Worlds is over next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be back in. I'll hit you up when I'm back in town. We'll get something planned.
Cool.
Or just let me know what day y'all are thinking, and I'll try to work around that.
Right on. Let's make it happen then.
Give David the phone so
Yeah,
we
we
can
could
say
do
hi.
it
yeah.
Monday or
So
Friday. Let me
Dave
see
wants to
what's up.
say hello to you.
Hello, Dave.
Oh, here you go.
What's
Hold it.
up, Jerome?
Chilling, man. Hope you are well. I
Dude,
haven't seen
missed
you. In
you.
a minute.
Dude, missed you so bad at GoPros.
I know, dude. I'm so bummed I missed that.
It was
I
fun.
had friends in town from Texas, and my wifey, I kind of limited on the tournaments I can play since she's prego, and we're trying to save as much money as we can for the kid. And
I know all about it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah.
Congratulations on all that.
thanks, man.
That's so cool.
Healthy boy on the way.
That's
Excited.
awesome, dude. That's super cool. Congrats. That was great. But I
That's
understand.
all right.
But yeah, if we can get out.
Last time I was up in Conifer, I ran into her at like the grocery store.
Oh,
You
she
guys are
said
so
that.
well.
Yeah, she saw you. That's right. That's great. Yeah, you always see someone at King Supers. Conifer.
You guys doing good?
We are doing good, dude. Yeah, GoPros was fun. So Dan Parton pulls up and he's like, "You're like white Jerome. I got this purple shirt on and my hair's all on." So I'm getting called out as you now. So it was hilarious.
Hilarious.
It was
Because me and
hilarious.
Dan have been taking it a lot down because I'm down in the Springs now. So
Oh, cool.
I actually just stopped by his house earlier today.
Nice. We get to see each other. That was cool, man. Well, like, yeah, dude, when you get back in town, let's get this round going. These guys will film it. These guys are
Yeah,
serious
dude.
about. They've got a serious opportunity going on.
Let's play
Sounds
Bailey
like.
because
Hell
I'm signed
yeah,
up for the
dude.
Bloom fundraiser thing. So
Dude, are you gonna
Let's,
get it? Are you getting in on that this year?
yeah, I'm signed up. That's like the only other event besides Worlds I'm signed up for. So let's get some Bailey practice in.
Nice. Yep, that's my stamp. Did you see that new stamp? The,
No.
the artwork on it. Little
Oh, sweet.
graphic
Yeah, I'll have
on
to
that.
check that out. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, dude, looking forward to that. That'll be sick.
Let me introduce myself. I've never
yeah.
talked to him.
I know. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? It's Dabber Jones.
Dabber who?
Dabber Jones. This
Dabber
is
Jones.
this
What
is
up,
the
Jerome?
this is the co-owner of the new Buddy System disc golf team, and we're gonna take you guys to the fucking moon, baby.
Dude, I like the crypto reference. I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
all about the crypto.
Oh, I'm deep in the crypto scene. We'll have a lot to talk about when we meet.
Yeah,
This
I
will
was
be
gonna
fun.
say, yeah, for sure.
All right,
Don't get me
here's
started on that now, but looking forward to it.
yeah, we'll talk about it. All right, here's Ben. Nice meeting you, dude.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Jerome, you have a good one. We're gonna.
You too, Ben. I'll let you guys up. When I'm back
for
in
sure.
town. Let's get it.
All right, man. Peace.
Look forward to it. All right, later, fellas.
Later.
Bro.
So there you go.
Dude, Jerome's
And
fucking
he's
badass.
such a good individual too. Like,
And he's got more motivation than ever to like kick ass at this point. I know.
I'm
he's gonna be
I'm
busy,
saying, man,
but
like,
it's
I'm willing to
kid-
put the funds
a kid will
behind it
put
to
the-
make it what we need to make it.
yeah, that's so exciting.
a kid will.
We'll start small, grassroots, and we're gonna fucking take over, bro.
I heard that a kid will motivate you to do shit that.
Dude, I
don't wanna
do
do.
want. I
Like
actually
said,
want
3
kids
times,
really
I've done
bad.
3 different
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I want kids so bad, but it has to be.
You
the
got
right-
one. Me
No,
and Hunter.
I'm. You and Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. But no, like it's got to just be the right time, you know, and the right girl. and I'm patient, so it's like
Yeah.
I've been with some girls that I'm like, oh, I want to have kids with this person, but looking back on it now, I'm like, that would have been bad. That would have been not a great scenario.
For sure.
So
You don't realize
It'll
the stuff
happen.
from like when you're that close either. You have to be like apart, and then you be like, oh, good thing I didn't go that way.
And I also think it's cool
Whatever.
because a lot of my friends have kids now, and if I had kids when I was younger, I don't think I would have been able to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
It would have been very different.
It's totally different. Yeah,
Now bringing a kid into the world, bro, he'd have a lot of fun.
exactly. Whatever he wants to do,
Whatever, yeah, exactly. Whatever he wants to be good at,
Yeah,
I'm behind it.
for sure.
So
That's the fun part.
I like how we just called Jerome and put him on the spot. We're like, fuck your spot.
no, he was
man.
stoked though.
Yeah,
He is
yeah.
stoked. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it." So, because I'm like, let's be honest here. We're gonna do a lot more than like get you 30% off on discs and shit like that. Like I want to do actual things like that make
all
that
stuff that
makes us a
all
team.
the stuff that would make a difference. Like
Yes.
all that stuff you're talking about, like paying for travel, like a little bit of travel expense. You're paying for entry fees. They don't even do that.
Because even if
sponsorships
we have a
don't.
van and we have the team and we just go to the fucking show,
Oh my God! If we were mob deep at the, you pull up with your bus with 40 players to a fucking
bus.
tournament and say, "We're here to shut this bitch down."
right?
we're
The whole party
sweeping the
bus.
standings,
Just
baby.
roll in with all these pros and just sweep it.
Buddy system, buddy system, buddy system, buddy system, buddy system.
I think we can do
People
it.
would change
Let's
the way
do it.
they do things if you were coming to a tournament.
I
30 deep.
I'm
of
telling
players.
you right now,
Everybody
if
want
we
in.
show up and we have even 3 or 4 players who have matching jerseys or some kind of like attire and matching bags and they look good, by the end of that tournament, we're going to have 10 people walk up to us and be like, yo, what's up with this?
For sure.
And those big tournaments, there's lots of people there.
For sure.
Like, and it's only getting bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You do it all right.
And we can get a big fish.
we just, like you said, if we do it right. And I
Yeah.
think me and you, we both have a very extensive design background.
Yeah. no.
I do mostly like logos and like clothing design, so
Oh, cool.
I'll be able to crush shit out.
Yeah, dude. That's very similar.
And like
That's
if
awesome.
all our and everyone on our team is fucking has a cartoon character associated with them,
Right.
bro, we're already crushing it.
Dude, we crushed it, boys. That's pretty awesome, dude.
And then
We'll get
Jerome
each-
was
we'll
like, I
get-
like your crypto.
Yeah, we'll get like on the badge for each bag, like we'll get your cartoon embroidered on it,
Oh, that'd be
so
so
you guys
cool.
are on your bags.
Right.
That would be sick, bro. Ben, we got to figure out how to get discs. Like how we would go about that.
That's the easiest thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
So we can
You
just
have a
print
retail
our
space
stuff
already.
on. Oh, well, I'm saying like, how do we print Buddy System on discs, but quality discs?
Hot stamp.
You can also do like Discraft, like full color prints too. You could do like a bunch of artwork.
Right.
Like you could do.
I'll
it
bring
full,
up something
full color
to you,
on like a Discraft, like Buzz is. You can't do a full range of discs. Like
Okay, so we could do some limited edition.
I think we
ones
should
at
do
least.
I honestly think we should do the hot stamp.
That's what
and
we what? Just
I
buy
was
a blank
originally
disc
talking about
and
that. Yeah, we
print
just
it?
buy the blank disc and we stamp them. And even if you don't get them blank, you can
And
wipe
that's
them
pretty
and
much
stamp 'em.
that's like okay in the industry to do that kind of
I mean,
stuff.
that's what discs are.
yeah, like I don't know about.
Everything down there is hot stamped. That is
You
in that
need
box
this like hot
downstairs.
stamping machine, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. With the foil. You just pull it with the roll of foil. And you just pull the foil out. You lay it there and you take the machine. Just go. You line it up. Put your thumbs in the spot so it doesn't hit your fingers, and go. Psh, psh, like
yeah,
that,
we can
and
figure
then
it out.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Ben can do that. It doesn't sound like something I want to do.
It's easy.
Okay.
Print discs. That'd be sick. Especially. Yeah, that's awesome.
Super sick.
Super cool.
I'll look into like. So, what would you want to wear? Like, what would be like?
I like because if you're gonna do this for pros, it's like you want them to have
Jersey type thing. I would
things
think.
that they can wear in like the A tiers and these like premier tournaments.
Yeah.
So, you
'Cause
need,
I think,
a
like,
I mean,
even-
you have to have a collar, but you want it to be like a real performance material,
Yeah.
lightweight, breathable.
You want numbers on them, or no?
Numbers, dude. But only if we're rolling up with a bus full of people to go having numbers on them.
That's funny. That's funny.
I mean, I'm saying, but if we started and they're like, damn, they got fucking numbers. I don't know.
Who's gonna be number
Maybe
one?
we don't have to do.
I mean,
like
y'all gonna have to
big
play it
numbers
out.
on the back, but maybe
Buddy
we
System
have-
we got so many players for Buddy Systems. We have tags every week and stuff like
shit.
Buddy System tags.
Yeah, because we could do like We could do like
buddy system.
non-collared, like performance wear, like jersey type things. And
I mean, the buddy
then
system tournaments will be lit.
have buddy
We'll do
system.
$100 a hole skins and stuff, you know?
Oh, there you go.
Like,
Host our own couple tournaments.
That's a cool idea.
I think we could get some good shit that way.
we could collab
If you
with
collab-
it.
'Cause if we get some really
if
good
you collab
fucking players and like they maybe like first place and second place, we say, hey, you want to play a couple tournaments with us and see how you do, and then if it goes well, we'd bring you on as like a full-time like sponsored player.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be kind of cool.
It would be a sweet opportunity.
Because then it'd be like people are coming to our tournaments for a chance to be on our team. That's sick.
Yeah. For sure.
That would be super cool.
It would be really awesome.
It would be sick.
Because, yeah, you'd just be able to.
Because imagine if you're just like some young kid who's just good as fuck, who can just sling it. And you're like, fuck. And you go up there and you're getting like free swag and a free bag. And
That would change that kid's game and be like, oh, his parents. Or it would be like support.
just getting the opportunity to go to tournaments.
This is how
and
buddy
stuff, too,
system
would be
happened
huge.
right here. Me and Tyler have some kind of weird idea that we just think aloud.
Okay.
I'm the type
And
of
all of a
person
sudden,
I'm
like,
we
we
100%.
Okay.
we make it we make it happen, you know.
Yeah.
However it happens, we make it happen, you know.
Oh, for sure.
And so
It's going to happen.
so yeah, like this how this happened. Like really, like Tyler was helping a struggling buddy. So and that's what and so that's what buddy system's all about.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you did. I think Ben's answering a question that you asked like 2 hours ago. But David asked us like what kind of buddy system, like how we came up with it. And that is how it came up. Like me and Ben. Ben was struggling. And I was like, I've had this fucking idea for a long time. And I think if we do it right, and I was like, that's the key. We have to fucking do this right. If we slack off and it's like a shitty fucking produced show, it's not going to work.
Totally.
But he's like, I'm dedicated. And Ben started he's like, most people in my life, they're like, yeah, I'll be there at 10 a.m. And it's like 2 o'clock. And I'm like, sorry, are we not even doing this? Or like, are you not coming? Ben was like, I'll be there at 9:30. He showed up. I was like, every single time. And I was like, damn. And then obviously when you do a new business thing, the financials is a big issue sometimes. So a lot of times it's always boiled down to me, and Ben fronted up and was like, yo, I got this. Like, we're going to do this together. So
Nice.
I was like, damn. And that's when I think both of us were like, I don't think there's anything that can stop us. And when he said, we should sponsor Jerome, I was like, what if we just start a whole team? And because I've been around disc golf. And I was like, they really don't do that much.
No.
Like a lot of them don't even have like custom anything.
Yeah, I mean.
They do, but they don't.
They do, but it's limited amount of
Yeah,
nice
it's
stuff.
more
real
like
tone-
something
it's
that
real toned down.
It's just
calm
the
stuff, too.
standard
Like,
shit.
It is. It's
Yeah.
that all that like
Nico's out there sometimes.
Nico's out there, dude. Nico, I think we could totally get on board with our brand.
I know people that know Nico.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody that
Yeah.
might know Nico. But anyways, yeah.
yeah. So I think
Nico would seem like it would like
I
it.
think that'd be sick.
Yeah.
That is. It's how it all started. So, and that's a big thing for me is that as an artist, when I got to the point where I was like, damn, I feel like at this point I've almost exceeded anything I ever thought I was going to accomplish as an artist. And
Yeah.
It feels crazy. It feels really weird, And I was like, damn. And for a long time when I was just chilling by myself, I was like, what do I want to like do with this? And like, how do I want to implement like what I've done for myself? And I was like, what it really makes me happy is helping other people do things that they've always fucking wanted to do. And I was like, fuck. I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool to just fucking do that for like a lot of people and just be like, fucking blow it up and be like, like the thing with just sponsoring Jerome. I was like, fuck it. Let's do a whole team. Let's sponsor a bunch of people. Let's get a bunch of people discs and a bunch of people custom bags and custom clothes and make them feel like they're part of something big, because they are.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like more than glass blowing, more than painting, more than anything I do, when I'm like sitting here and people are like, bro, this is going to be sick. And it's benefiting other people. I think that's the coolest fucking thing in the world. So this to me
Totally,
is
dude.
really fun.
Yeah.
And see,
Because I'm
and-
like, man, you know, because like you're saying, like, man, you find like a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid who's just really fucking good.
Yeah.
And you walk up and you say, look, I want to invest in you as being a fucking disc golfer.
Yeah.
How fucking sick would that be?
Blow their mind. They'd love
You
it.
know, be
That would
like,
such a
oh, you
cool
want to
thing.
go to college? You know, we're gonna give you $5,000 a semester, the buddy fucking system scholarship.
Oh, really?
Sick,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude.
Like shit like that, I think would be really sick.
Yeah.
So I think we'll crush it.
So me and
We're gonna-
That's a
Tyler,
good idea.
so me and Tyler also, we really like cars.
Oh yeah, dude.
Nice, dude.
We're
That's
into
actually a
vehicles
great
and everything.
segue.
So, like when I was asking you about like hobbies that you, or things that you like, or
That I would want to do.
that you'd want to do like that, but you just don't really even mess with, like things that you really have interest in that you don't mess with.
Yeah, dude. I think I'd like to learn to do other kind of art forms, like even like welding or something like that.
Okay.
That'd be fucking cool.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Yeah.
welding's fun.
That'd be sick to like build some structures because I like to just be random with like creative shit.
Okay.
So, I always love playing in the sandbox. It's like I like still like just making shit.
Nice, dude.
I don't know.
Dude, going to the beach and building a sick sandcastle.
Yo,
Dude,
I
every
have
time, every
I have
time.
connections to someone who's built world record sandcastles, like in Saudi Arabia and shit.
Oh,
And they
really?
do like themes like Alice in Wonderland. Man, I should get Buck on the show.
Right?
Oh man, I need to text him today. I didn't even think about
There's
that.
a guy. I'm gonna find his
That'd be sick.
information. He's been going around doing sick chainsaw carving stuff.
shit.
Around where I
Ooh,
live.
if we could do a
And
demo.
dude, he does some very sick shit. And he'll come and do free estimates on trees in your yard and stuff. I wonder if we should do one next to my camper.
And film a demo up there.
Yeah, next to my camper.
We'll bring the desk up and set it up next to your camper.
Yeah, and he can just be he can be going at it.
That'd be cool, actually. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So
That
do
sounds
we
cool.
have? Do we have anything we really? I think we should plan. I think we're almost done for today. I think we
Yeah.
should plan about because Jerome said he'll be back Saturday. So maybe even if we plan, I don't think we
Not
can do
this
next
Saturday,
week.
though, I don't think.
No, I don't think we can. Like
What's
we
going
need
on
to.
now?
Yeah,
No,
we
I'm
need
saying
to look
not
at our schedule and figure
on
it out.
Saturday. But if he's back Saturday, that means we should be able to schedule something within the next couple weeks, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Well,
Because next week we have a really busy
And
schedule.
he said, but he
Yeah,
wants
I'm
to
gonna
do
the
it
week
before the
after. Taking
balloon
some big trips.
or whatever. So when is that?
the balloon.
He wants to do some practice for that.
the Bloom is he wants to play there in this time before the Bloom. So the Bloom is like July 12th.
Okay.
So let's try to do it before then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it before. We need to do it before July 12th. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh man, there's one more thing. I got to talk about one more thing because I think you would be interested. So we want to do an event with a group of friends where we compete and start at Chatfield and float down the Platte River in tubes
Okay.
and see who can make it the furthest.
okay.
Do you want to do it with us?
I don't know. That's maybe
A
something.
maybe?
It's a maybe.
Oh, maybe. Okay. So we've been asking everyone.
Oh, so and I was telling you, stock tank or tanking in Nebraska
We'll talk
is
about
what
that.
something you need to. Okay.
We'll talk about it.
All right.
All right. Do you want to plug your social medias really quick?
Yeah, so it's David Ross, ROSS, and then PIX.com or at David Ross PIX, Pix with an X. David
Cool.
Ross Pix.
On everything.
And yeah, Facebook and Instagram. I have a couple adventure videos of me taking trips to places, but
Okay.
I don't do that all the time. But maybe. But
Sweet.
anyways, yeah.
Okay, so check him out. These are his pictures. Maybe we'll put a link to his website. Go buy some shit up. They're limited edition, and you're not going to get them anywhere else unless you go to where the fucking picture was taken. So thanks for tuning in. You got anything else to say? You want to say goodbye?
I want to say thank you, David, for
Thank you. Yeah,
coming
thank you
out.
so much.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, Ben.
Cool.
Real nice.
All right, cool. I guess we'll talk to you guys later. Buddy System out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.